Hello Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Aries, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energies. With all that being said, Aries, let's get started. How does Aries currently view this relationship? All right, Aries, let's see what's going on. So we do have the Two of Wands, we do have the Four of Cups, and then we also have the Six of Pentacles out here. It looks like there's a decision that you need to make, Aries, about someone in particular. Whoever this someone is in particular, it could be somebody that's trying to like fix and repair things here with you. So this could definitely represent someone from your past, but this could also definitely be someone new who just simply wants a chance with you. If this is somebody new that wants a chance with you, I do kind of see you contemplating on whether or not you even should give this person a chance or not. And I do feel like there is like a level of like you kind of like projecting like past experiences that you've had with other people onto them. So let's just say that you've always dealt with people that you know, just continue to disappoint you left and right. Well, a lot of you might feel like they're going to do the exact same thing. So what's the point of even, you know, wasting your time on this person if they're just going to turn around and disappoint you like everybody else has? So that could very well be what's going on a little bit here. If this is like a new person, which honestly, I mean, who could blame you? You know what I mean? If you're so used to getting disappointed, I get the whole why you wouldn't want, you know, to even waste your time on somebody who could turn around and, you know, disappoint you again. But if this is somebody that you have a lot of history with, Aries, I just feel like you have a history of getting disappointed by this person. So the fact that they're coming back around your way trying to fix things with you, you just can't help but to feel like if you were to let this person back in, they're just going to disappoint you again. Okay, fair enough. Let's look at this person. How does this person currently view this relationship? Let's see. All right, so we do have the Knight of Pentacles, we do have the Three of Pentacles, and then we also have the World out here. If this is somebody fairly new that you find yourself talking to, I feel like they recently walked away from something. Let me look at that. Now, if this is somebody that you already have a lot of history with, I do feel like this person's claiming that they've changed and that they're very determined to show you how much they've changed. Okay, let's look at the World, shall we? Wait a minute. Okay, tell me more about the World. Tell me more about the World. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. If this is someone, Aries, that you do have a lot of history with, I feel like this person is finally coming to terms with the fact that they were the problem. Okay, it's kind of what I'm getting. I just kind of feel like for a while, you know, they kind of like perceived you to be the quote unquote problem, but they're coming to terms with the fact that they were the problem all along. This person knows that they gave you many reasons to up and leave them. They know. They know. They know. They just want the chance and the opportunity to show you, right, that they have zero intentions of putting you through what they put you through in the past. Okay, now if this is somebody fairly new that you find yourself talking to, it does appear to me that this person just recently got out of a very toxic and unhealthy relationship. They could have shared a home with this individual. I am definitely getting that. This could also imply somebody that they have a child and or children with, but nonetheless, it does appear to me that they just got out of a very toxic and unhealthy relationship, and it kind of looks like they have zero intentions of going back to this dynamic. Okay, all right, so that's a good thing. So we're not talking about somebody who's like hung up on an ex or anything, which is a really, really good thing, but looks like this person's finally ready to move forward and move on with their life and start dating new people and seeing new people. And I am definitely getting that this person's definitely taking a lot of interest in you, my friend. Okay, if this is like a new person that we're talking about here, because I'm getting two different storylines here, so take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. But how does Aries currently feel? Okay, let's see. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the, King of Wands, and then we also have the Three of Swords. If this is a fairly new person, I feel like you're trying to figure out, like, Yeah, I feel like you're trying to figure out what this person's intentions are with you. Like, are they pining after you because they want something serious, or are they just pining after you for a good old time, nothing more, nothing less, honey? Now, if this is somebody that you do have a lot of history with, there's a part of you that wants to like give this person another chance, but then there's that other part of you that feels like they're just gonna hurt me again. They're just gonna disappoint me again. Okay. How does this person currently feel? Okay, so we do have the Page of Pentacles, we do have the Ten of Pentacles, and then we also have the Justice card. You know, if this is somebody that you have history with, I do want to look at them a little bit more, because I am definitely getting that this person is claiming that they've changed. I am getting that this person is recognizing, you know, where they went wrong and all this, and they're very determined, you know, to not put you through the same old, same old. But we'll see. We'll see if this person truly means what they say or not, because that's what I really want to look into the most, because I do see you considering and giving them another chance. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to give them another chance, but I do see you considering giving them another chance. And I just kind of want to make sure that, you know, you don't end up regretting it if you do give this person another chance. So let's look a little bit more into this person. Now, if this is somebody fairly new that you find yourself talking to / getting to know, I do believe that this is somebody who is starting to see a lot of potential here between the two of you. Like, you're somebody that they can see themselves, you know, settling down with and building towards a life with and having something serious with. I am getting that. Now, if this is somebody that you have a lot of history with, I just feel like this person just wants you to give them, you know, the chance to show you, like to actually show you that they're serious, you know, about making this work, that they're serious, you know, about changing their ways. Let's look a little bit more into this human being, shall we? Okay. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Oh, don't. Oh, man, what was that? I want to say it was the Seven of Swords, but I'm not sure. 1 second. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords in the reverse, okay? We also have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we also have the Four of Swords. If this is somebody that you do have a lot of history with, not only are they realizing they were the problem this whole entire time, but this person also understands why you're on the fence about giving them another chance. It's like they gave you every reason, you know what I mean, to like question every little thing that comes out of their mouth. So they get it. They understand. They just want to just show you, you know, show you how much they've changed, show you how serious they are about getting their act together. That's all they want, is to just show you. That's it. That's all they want. Now, if this is somebody brand new that you currently find yourself talking to / getting to know, I am kind of getting a little bit of a red flag. I'm not going to hold you, okay? I'm getting a little bit of a red flag, you know, coming from this one. Let's just start off with the simple fact that I don't feel like this is somebody who has much to like offer like you do. Like, I feel like you're somebody who has a lot to offer a person, which I think is good. I think it's great. But when we look at this person, they don't really have much to offer. I am definitely getting that this person doesn't have any sort of goals. I'm also getting that this person's very like immature. They're also very, very codependent. You know, and I need a cord card for you, because that's going to tell me a whole lot. Because, yeah, I need a cord card for you. Because if this is a new person that we're talking about here, Aries, I just kind of feel like they look at you as someone who can, you know, take care of them, somebody who can bring stability into their life, you know, things of that nature. And personally, I don't like that, because this to me just doesn't feel like a fair relationship, at least for you. Like you would find yourself, you know, possibly pouring far more, you know, into this dynamic here between the two of you than them. And that's something that I have a problem with. I mean, you've already been disappointed many times, and I just want to like kind of help avoid you getting disappointed yet again. So I would like to kind of get a core card for you. All right. Okay. We have the Ten of Wands, so the Knight of Wands. We also have the Queen of Wands, so the Death card, and then we also have the Wheel of Fortune out here. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Pentacles, and then we also have the Nine of Swords. This to me kind of feels like you're going through a massive test from the universe, and you may not be consciously aware of it. You know what it's like to be with somebody who can't do for you like you could do for them. You've already been there, done that, Aries, and you know what it feels like. You know what it feels like. And I just kind of see you unfortunately attracting someone who's very similar to someone that you were dealing with in the past. Somebody who didn't pour into you, somebody who didn't help you, somebody who made your life harder instead of easier, you know, is kind of what I'm getting. Again, they just don't really have much to offer and or bring to the table like you do. Like you come off to me as somebody who has a lot going for themselves, somebody who's established, somebody who can clearly take care of themselves, you know, like you have a lot to bring to the table and offer a person. The thing is that this new one over here, like they don't really have much to offer. They just don't. And they're very immature on top of that, you know? So then there's that. I also feel like this person is either a compulsive liar and or pathological liar, because I am definitely getting that there's times you know, where this person just like lies for no reason, you know what I mean? But I am definitely getting that this person they just can't help it. It's weird, they just can't help it. So I don't know, either this person's a pathological liar or a compulsive one. Either which way, I'm not a huge fan of this at all whatsoever. Anyways, but you're being tested nonetheless, Aries. It's like the universe wants to see if you really learned your lesson or not. And I feel like this is kind of why the universe is allowing this particular individual to gravitate, you know, towards you to see if you've really learned your lesson or not. Because you know what it's like to deal with somebody who can't do for you like you could do for them, all right? You've already been there, done that. You saw how it affected you and how it drained you. So it's like Spirit's like, let's see, you know, if Aries learned their lesson. Now, if this is someone that you have history with, you're getting tested. You're getting tested. It's like Spirit wants you to see. It's like Spirit wants to see, you know, if you've learned your lesson or not. I just feel like the universe wants to turn around and bless you with something. And it's something that you've been wanting. It's something that you've been waiting for. But before Spirit turns around and blesses you, honey, Spirit just wants to see, like, is Aries really going to take this one back? You know what? Let's put it to the test. Let's see what Aries does before we turn around and bless them, honey. I do want to look at the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. We got the Eight of Wands. You've been waiting for something in your life to take off. What? I don't know. This could be referring to like your career, your business if you have one. But before, okay, this thing takes off in your life, Spirit wants to test you first to see if you've honestly learned your lesson or not. So if this is somebody that you have history with, I think that this human being has shown you on multiple different occasions, they ain't ever gonna get their act together, okay? And Spirit just wants to see if you're going to turn around and choose you or them. Now, if you turn around and choose them, you're going to go right back to going through the same things that, you know, you were going through. But if you choose yourself this time around, well, life, honey, for you, it could get good. It could get great. It could get awesome. But Spirit just wants to see how you're going to go about this entire situation. First, depending on how you play your cards will determine what ends up happening next, okay? Now, with all of that being said, let's keep going. Okay, come. All right, let's see what actions you plan on taking. You know what? I want to leave you for last. I want to see what actions they're going to take in your direction and save you for last, because I'm very curious to see how you're going to play your cards. What actions will this person take towards Aries or moving forward? We have the Knight of Swords, we got the Knight of Cups, and then we also have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. In regards to how this person plans on moving forward, if this is somebody fairly new, they're very pushy. They're very pushy and they're in a rush. Like, come on, Aries, let's go be together. Come on, Aries, let's go get a place together. Come on, Aries, let's go start a family together. Like, this person's like in a massive rut. This is somebody who's very big on trapping people, by the way. They're very, very big on trapping people. So just be very, very careful with that, Aries, when it comes down to this human being, because this one over here is going to try to rush things here with you and seal the deal with you as quickly as possible. Because you're somebody that they feel can bring a lot of good into their life, a lot of abundance into their life, a lot of stability into their life. This is somebody who's very big on being taken care of, which is fascinating because this person harnesses masculine energy and you harness feminine energy. So it's interesting, but yeah, this masculine energy that you're connecting with, they love being taken care of. You know what I mean? Like, this is that type of masculine energy that doesn't like to pay the bills and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, this is that type of masculine energy that, you know, wants the feminine energy that they're going on a date with to pay the bill. You know what I mean? I do feel like this person may try to like woo you and impress you, you know, at first, because they don't want to give you a reason to run in the opposite direction of them. But once this person like seals a deal with you, if they do get a chance to seal the deal with you and you know, solidify things here with you, they're going to start to expect you to pay the bills. They're going to start to expect you to, you know, pay for the dates y'all go on and stuff like that. So then there's that. But I feel like you've already experienced someone like this. So this is kind of why the universe is like, I wonder what Aries is going to do this time, you know? If this is somebody that you have a lot of history with, I just feel like this person is like pushing for the two of you to get back together. Just pushing for the two of you to get back together, which, to be honest, I don't blame them, okay? I don't blame them. It kind of looks like being with you, they had it freaking made in the shade, honey. So I get why this person would want, you know, to get back with you. You know, being with you is awesome. Being with you is great, you know? So yeah, I mean, I get that, but let's see what you're going to do, Aries. Let's see. All right, this is the moment of truth, you guys. What actions will Aries take towards this person? Moving forward. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, nice with the Seven of Wands. Very, very, very nice. It looks like you did learn your lesson, dude. It looks like you did, and I'm really, really proud of you. This is the epitome of you choosing yourself, okay? Yourself. And once you do, it's not gonna take too long before the universe turns around and rewards you. I just see something taking off, like at a very rapid pace. In your life. We're going to talk about this one in a second. We're going to talk about them in a second, but you're choosing you. Now, if this is a new person, okay, that we're talking about here, it's not going to take too long before you notice the red flags. The moment you notice the red flags, I see you instantly deciding to sever ties with this person, protect your energy from this person. Hell, you might even go as far as to block this person. Either which way, homie, you're choosing you. You're somebody, Aries, that brings a lot to the table and a lot to a person's life. And if they can't match that, they can't sit at your table. Now, if this is somebody that you do have a lot of history with, going back, you know, to this human being is something that I don't see you deciding to do. You're deciding to choose yourself in the end. And because of that, it's like the universe is turning around and rewarding you in a very, very massive way. Whatever this thing is, it's something that you've been waiting for. I can't emphasize that enough. Anyways, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Devil. We got the Three of Wands. We also have the Emperor to the Four of Swords. We got the Six of Cups. And then we also have the Ten of Swords. Oh, my Lord. If this is somebody brand new, if this is somebody brand new that you find yourself talking to, You just dodged the only freaking bullet here. It's not even funny. You know, this person's very deceiving. Very, very deceiving. Like, I feel like when this person meets somebody brand new for the first time, they show up as an emperor. Like, this is that type of person that'll pay for the dates, you know, open the door, you know, things of that nature. But once they get fucking comfortable, man, once this person gets comfortable, they stop doing all of that. Because at the end of the day, this is not who they really are at their core. They're just trying to woo you. They're just trying to impress you. Once they're able to like seal the deal with you and solidify things with you, you know, they don't feel like they have to do all of that extra stuff. Like, they don't feel like they have to continue to pay for dates. They want to be taken care of, you know, things of that nature. And I feel like this person was able to like fool a lot of people. They were able to fool a lot of people, but they're not fooling you, which is a really, really good thing. If this is somebody that you already have history with, I mean, this person does harness Emperor energy. So with that being said, this person's not going to stop until they get what they want out of you. But to be completely honest with you, I just feel like this one over here is just wasting their time, because I just don't see them getting the outcome that they basically want with you. I just kind of feel like this person is going to like push for the two of you to get back together, push, you know, for you to just give them a chance to show you, you know, how much they've changed. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, okay? We have the Ten of Swords to the Devil out here. Do I feel like this person has, you know, recognized where they went wrong in this entire situation between the two of you? Absolutely. But that's as far as it goes. Like, they're realizing like, oh snap, you know, I really was the problem back there. You know what I mean? Like, oh snap, like I really did give Aries every reason to like walk away from me. You know what? I get it. I'm the problem. I understand. You know, I gotta try to do better. You know what I mean? Like, I will give them that. Okay, but the problem with this person is this. When this person ends up getting what they want, they resort right back to the version of them that you want nothing to do with. And that's the problem with this person, is that they'll try really, really, really hard to, you know, get you and what they want out of you. And once they get you and what they want out of you, they don't feel like they gotta like try anymore. Like, they don't feel like they gotta do all this shit no more, you know? So they're at this point just kind of wasting their time. Now, I do believe that this rejection from you, it is going to hit them like a ton of bricks. It is definitely going to hurt their ego. You know, I am definitely getting that. They just can't fool you anymore. They can't fool you anymore. They just can't. They can't fool you anymore. So, you know, you will definitely go down as this person's biggest regret. I am definitely getting that as well. Like, in other words, I don't feel like this person's ever going to forget about you. You know, I feel like you really did leave your mark. You know what I mean? On this person. It's going to suck and it's going to hurt. You know what I mean? When they're not able to get you back. You know, I feel like in time they'll eventually get over it. But do I feel like this person's ever going to forget about you? No, I do feel like you are somebody who has definitely left your mark, you know, on this person. Do I think that you'll forget about them? Absolutely. Yes, I am getting that strongly. I don't know, with you, it's like, I feel like when a relationship comes to an end, it's like you just forget about that person and just keep moving forward, which is great. You know, it's cool that you're like that, you know what I mean? And it's cool that you're able to even do that. But yeah, if this is like somebody new, dude, I just kind of feel like this person's gonna be mad that they weren't able to like trick you or fool you or capture you, you know? Like, this is like a massive like blow, I would say, to the chest as far as this rejection from you is concerned. But this is the epitome, man, of you dodging a bullet, regardless if this is coming from somebody that you have history with or someone new. Like, you're dodging the only freaking bullet here. So with that being said, that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.